Support the No Kill Initiative. Donate today. Form your neighborhood walk team and support Palmetto Lifeline.
Hi, and welcome back. It's Megan, and I have my little friend Hugo here with me today. Welcome to our third live stream from Palmetto Lifeline. All right, Hugo, I think Hugo's already ready for a break. Today is the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block. In lieu of Bark to the Park, we're all going to get out today and walk around our own neighborhoods in the name of homeless pets. Because life has changed, but life-saving has not. Palmetto Lifeline relies on donations to fund daily operations. Don't forget, as you're out on your walk today, to use hashtag BAYB2020. We can share your pictures and videos. In fact, if you look on the Palmetto Lifeline page right now, you can actually see people live out on their walks because this is happening in real time. The goal this year is to raise $150,000. We are so close to that goal. We're at $136,000. We're $14,000 away from hitting that goal this year to save the life of homeless pets. Now, earlier this morning, I got out with my two dogs and we were able to get our walk in around 6 a.m.
Hi guys, it's Megan and this is my dog Moxie. Hey Mox, can you say hi? Moxie, Mox. And this is Oakley and we are out doing our Bark Around Your Block. I know, it's a bird, I saw it. We're doing our Bark Around Your Block. It's about 6 o'clock Saturday morning. We're gonna knock ours out early because today is the big day and I have to get to Palmetto Lifeline. Let's go this way, let's go this way. Okay, we're walking around our neighborhood. It's nice and early, the birds are out chirping. It's gonna be about 90 degrees today, so we also wanted to knock ours out a little early to beat the heat. But barktothepark.com, it is not too late to make a donation. We're trying to hit that $150,000 goal this year to help save homeless pets. It's the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block, Saturday, May 23rd. Come on, girls, let's walk. I got one who's super excited to get out and walk this morning. Hope you'll join us today. Oakley, are you excited?
That's it. That's all you have to do. Get out, walk around your neighborhood, Bark Around Your Block, powered by McDaniel Subaru. You are walking today in the name of homeless pets, the thousands of pets that Palmetto Lifeline is able to save every year, but can't do it without your donations and without your support. So our first guest up today is the Palmetto Lifeline. He's a board member, Joe Berry. If Joe is ready to join us, do we have Joe?
We do not have Joe quite yet. So if Joe's watching the live stream, you can join us. We sent him a private link. Also, again, remind everybody, it is a live performance today as we go virtual, but you can always comment. We'll say hey to a couple folks while we see if Joe has some time to stop in. All you have to do is just drop in that comment section.
That's right. You can leave us a comment. And in fact, one of the ways that you can really get involved and you can help save the life of homeless pets is to share this video right now to your page so that your friends, your family, your network can see this video. The more people we reach, the more money we raise, the more lives we save. And Palmetto Lifeline needs your help. Can't do it without those donations. Share the video. And if you can do that, you are helping save the life of a homeless pet without even having to donate or get out and bark around your block. But of course, whether you're here in South Carolina where we live, whether you are halfway around the country or halfway around the world, you can get out and walk today in the name of homeless pets. And I can't think of a better way to spend Memorial Day weekend, you know?
And a lot of incredible community members that make today possible. Of course, Bill McDaniels and the McDaniel Subaru family, a huge part of the power of today, Megan.
Yep, I was gonna see if I could grab Hugo because he was right at my feet, and show you how cute he is. It is kitten season, and this is the time of the year when a lot of feral cats are having litters, and that pet overpopulation is part of why the resources here at Palmetto Lifeline are so important, because without being able to do these spay and neuters and help control that pet population, we keep adoptable dogs and cats out of shelters. And unfortunately, 11,000 animals enter municipal shelters here every year. 21% of those are euthanized because they don't get adopted. And so Palmetto Lifeline's mission really is to make sure that all of these animals get a second chance, find a forever home. They all deserve loving homes. And like little Hugo here, who's very vocal, by the way. Hugo has a lot to say, but doesn't seem to want to sit still for the camera very much. We also are going to meet some more adoptable dogs and cats today. I think in a few minutes, we're going to be checking in with Jay, or one of our team members, who has a puppy named Chip. Chip has a lot of energy, and he is looking for his forever home. See, Hugo's back. Hi, Hugo. Look at that face. Look at that sweet little face.
So adorable.
I know. There's so many kittens here right now. If you're a cat lover, it's like kitten heaven. There are tons of kittens that I saw this morning. I was walking through, and I was like, Megan, be careful. This is how you wind up with a whole bunch of animals in your house. Someone's going to have to call animal hoarders when I'm done with this place.
So as families across the Midlands bark around their block, I'll give you a chance to check in. I see Bill McDaniel's hopping in the back studio here.
All right. Well, yeah. And don't forget, as you're out doing your walk today, it's hashtag BAYB2020. This is all powered by McDaniel Subaru. Would not be possible without the help of people like Bill McDaniels. And Mr. McDaniels, if you are ready to hop on with us, we are ready for you. Hello.
Hello there. It sounds like we're off to a great start this morning. And once again, I am very proud that McDaniel Subaru is part of the Palmetto Lifeline. You know, during this pandemic that we're going through, I don't know what we would have done without our animals. And, you know, they give you such unconditional love. And a person without an animal, I don't really think they understand the enjoyment of life and being able to have a life partner with them. And this unconditional love is forever. And I am just so grateful that we have got 2 kitty cats rescued. And then, of course, our latest member of our family this year is Carmelo. He was carried to Suzanne's office and dumped out 4 weeks old. And of course, she nurtured it and mommed me and did all the good things. And after 2 weeks, 4th of July came, and it was, I need to bring him home. And of course, he's never left. And now he is, and by the way, we're saying today is his birthday. And I cannot emphasize to the folks out there that's watching this telecast, please help us. It doesn't cost that much. And by the way, a lot of people got their stimulus money. They are doing quite well. Our car business is booming because we see that money coming in. So let's reach back there and, you know, maybe give $100, $50, whatever you can. But please help us with this cause. And once again, we're very proud to be a part of this.
Now, Mr. McDaniels, are you wearing your Bark Around Your Block t-shirt? Is that what I see? Oh, very good. Very good. And obviously, I mean, I would say we should all sing happy birthday to your dog. It seems to be, but then it would be just me singing, and my voice is terrible, so I will spare you that. But thank you so much for your support of Palmetto Lifeline. Thank you for being a part of Bark Around Your Block. This is such a vital part of this community. And like you said, there are 2 big banners hanging up here at Palmetto Lifeline when you walk in the front door. One says, you can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. The other one says, pets are not life, but they make our lives whole. And that is the perfect way to sum up the love and companionship and loyalty that these pets bring to so many people. And when times are so uncertain and there is so much that is beyond our control, having that constant companion and that comfort is vital. It's invaluable. And those of us who are animal lovers already know that. And if you can open up your home and open up your heart to one of these adoptable dogs and cats, then you'll see it will pay you back tenfold.
Absolutely, especially after they get past that 1.5 year mark and they become such a huge companion. And Carmel is calming down now, and what a great dog. He's a mix between a lab and a pit bull, but he's only like 32 pounds. But I'm sure you have some beautiful dogs. We were over there at the center earlier in the year doing a video, and we got to see a lot of new animals over there. And it's hard to go through there because you want to grab a couple more and take home. But, you know, it's wow. It's a great feeling to know that they complete the family. I think a family without an animal is not a complete family, period.
Yeah.
and they just bring so much joy to a family. And these are like our kids because we have no small kids here at the house, so they are our kids, and what a joy it is to have them.
Absolutely. And you mentioned the types of animals that are here. For instance, like I said, we're getting ready to check in with one of the puppies, a puppy named Chip, who's about 10 weeks old, who's here right now. If you're a Rottweiler lover, there is a Rottweiler downstairs. Her name is China, and she is beautiful. I mean, she's just the sweetest, happiest dog, and she's Rottweiler. So if you are looking for a specific breed, sometimes people just have preferences towards a specific type of dog. There's something for everyone here. And so, Mr. McDaniels, again, thank you so much for your support of Palmetto Lifeline. Bark Around Your Block. This would not be without people like you, people in the community who care and love animals. And so it's very, very, very inspiring, and we appreciate you so, so much. Thank you.
You're more than welcome, and we will be there for you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right. Happy Memorial Day weekend to the family. And if we have Jay on standby ready to go, Jay, like I said, I've been teasing all along, has the most adorable puppy, Chip, who is 10 weeks old. Chip looks like he's got a little bit of he's a little bit of a mix, probably has a little bit of lab in him. All right, Jay, let's meet Chip.
What's going on, guys? We got Chip over here. Let's take a look at him real quick. Hey, Chip, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? There we go. Oh, Chip is loving the camera. Chip is all about the fun. And the interesting thing about Chip is that we're over here in one of the cat offices. What's going on, Chip? And he's been partaking a little bit of the cat food. He's been partaking in some of the cat water, playing with some of the cat toys. Chip is all about the fun. He doesn't care. Dog, cat, it doesn't matter out here at Palmetto Lifeline. And something you'll be interested to know, Megan, is that in the office, it's one of our friends, Saturn. And she's looking like I requested a non-canine room, and Chip has taken over. So Chip is adorable and cute and ready to be adopted. And there's many fur babies out here that you can take a look at, play with, and give a great home, because this is what it all is about today. Bark around the block, bark around your office, bark around the park. It doesn't matter. Just help out.
Yep, absolutely. Chip is a party animal. He loves to play. He loves his toys. They referenced a couple of minutes ago Saturn. Saturn is very intimidating. Saturn intimidates me. And I don't say that about very many animals, but Saturn is definitely one that I always have to kind of make sure I keep my eye on, so I know where Saturn is and what she's up to. So Chip is 10 weeks old. Chip is ready for his forever home. He is an adoptable dog here at Palmetto Lifeline. They have dogs of all ages. I know we mentioned this when we were here on Thursday. Obviously the puppies and the kittens are adorable. They get adopted very, very quickly. But there are lots of other teenage, adult, senior pets that are just as deserving of a forever home and would love for you to come and adopt and make part of your family. So as you're out doing the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block today, don't forget to use hashtag BAYB2020 so that we can see all those photos, we can see all those videos. We want you to get out, walk in your neighborhood in the name of homeless pets, because life has changed this year, but life saving has not. And now more than ever, we need those donations, because without your help, the more money we raise, the more pets we save. That's the mission. That's the goal. Palmetto Lifeline works tirelessly here. And it's not just adoptions that they do. They do doggy daycare and boarding. They offer vaccine clinics. They do spay neuter. They have an entire vet staff that cares for all of these animals. And so I think, if I'm not mistaken, we are getting ready to speak with, please forgive me if I do not pronounce your last name correctly, because I even had a pronunciation help before, but I believe it's a former chairman of the board, Ty McGillinan. I don't know.
Hey, Megan.
Ty, did I come close to your last name?
Oh, thank you. Ty McElwinnon, call me Ty. And I've got Charlie here. We just finished our walk.
Oh, very good. Yes.
So we barked around the block, actually down the road, and everyone's back. And thanks for checking in with us.
Oh, absolutely. So why don't you tell us about Palmetto Lifeline and how much it means to you and your family and this community?
Well, Palmetto Lifeline started out as Project Pet. And I started volunteering 17 years ago. And at that time, we used to do adoptions out of PetSmart. And so that's what I was volunteering at adoptions every Saturday. And there's nothing more energizing than seeing families take new family members home with them. It is just an incredible experience to see these dogs and cats who could have had a very bad experience ending up having second chances, and seeing those families, how much they love them, and they take them home, and they get they're so excited about getting all of the beds and the toys and the collars and everything and the treats to take their new companion pet home.
So why don't you tell us about Charlie? What's Charlie into? What's Charlie's vibe?
Well, Charlie is my friend Cindy's dog, and his owner passed away. And so he came into the facility, and Cindy saw him, and she took him home and said it happened to be a Friday, and she said, "I'll take Charlie for the weekend. I don't want him, to be in a kennel at the facility." And so they instantly fell in love, and he's been here for a couple of years now. But he's just a great example of how things happen in people's lives. And there are these wonderful pets, whether they're 2 years old or 14 years old, they are waiting for homes, and they add so much to our lives.
Oh, without a doubt. And so, when you come to Palmetto Lifeline, and I think that's what Mr. McDaniel was saying just a few minutes ago. Sometimes it's really hard not to want to just take them all home. But what I love about the facility here is that there's really an opportunity to spend time one-on-one with a potential pet, get to know their personality a little bit, make sure that it's going to be the right fit. Because I said this last Saturday, I think sometimes people go in with the best of intentions. They want to rescue a pet, they want to adopt a pet, and then they get the pet home, and then maybe it's not the right fit. And so when you come to Palmetto Lifeline, you can really spend time getting to know the animals and make sure that this is going to be your forever family member. And so we've talked all along about all the different things that Palmetto Lifeline does here. And if you're here in the Midlands, you've been to the facility before, you've seen how incredible and amazing and beautiful it is. If you're watching this right now and you're not in the Midlands and you've never been to Palmetto Lifeline, I believe we have this amazing video that is actually like a virtual tour of the facility, so you can really kind of see everything that goes on here. Ty, we appreciate you so much for getting out and barking around your block this morning. Charlie, thank you for being a superstar and blessing us with your presence. Yeah. And it's not too late to donate. We're so close to our fundraising goal this year. We need less than $14,000 to hit that goal, save as many homeless pets as possible. We can't do it without you. Ty, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for barking around your block and being an animal advocate for Palmetto Lifeline. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Of course, of course. BAYB 2020, that's hashtag BAYB 2020. The McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block is taking place today. And all you have to do is get out and go for a walk in your neighborhood in the name of homeless pets. That's it. Barktothepark.com is where you can make a donation. Donations are vital. That's what we're doing today. That's what we need. We need you to make a donation. Whatever you can give is more than appreciated. And like I was saying just a minute ago, if you've never been to Palmetto Lifeline, if you've never seen this amazing facility, let's take you behind the scenes and show you a virtual tour of where we are right now. right. So now you've gotten to see a little bit about the amazing facilities here at Palmetto Lifeline. So we're talking about more than just adoptions, foster program. We need a ton of volunteers. So let's just say you're not in a position to donate financially this year. You can foster an animal. You can volunteer here at Palmetto Lifeline, and you're still helping to save the life of homeless pets. But of course, the main event today is the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block. It's not too late to donate. BarkToThePark.com. We're so close to our fundraising goal, and I know we're going to get there. I know we're going to do it. I have faith. I believe, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, is Jay ready with another adoptable animal here at Palmetto Lifeline? We have 2 kittens in our room right now, and they are really amped up and riled up because they are each playing with each other, and they're getting into a lot of mischief. So we have Hugo, and then Hugo's little friend is now in the room with us. Again, BarkToThePark.com. Make that donation as you're out doing your walk around your neighborhood today. Use hashtag BAYB2020. All right, so we are now, downstairs in the cat room. You can see what's really cool about the cat area. Last time we were here on Thursday, we saw Lake Purry, which is where you can go in. It's nautically themed. You can play with all the cats. In this cat room downstairs, the cats each have their own space, but they're actually allowed to get out. Jay was just showing you on the floor, there's a big rug, there's lots of toys, there's scratching posts, there's lots of things that they can interact with and play with. So they get to get out, meet everyone who comes into Palmetto Lifeline, who's considering adopting a dog or cat and gaining a new family member. Like Mr. McDaniel said, these pets become your family members. They're not just pets. And once they get comfortable in your household, sometimes they do tend to take over. My shelter cat, she rules our roost. She is the boss in our house, and my 60-pound retriever is terrified of her. Cats of all different ages. They've got, like I said, it's kitten season. There are lots of kittens here right now. When we were walking through on Thursday, they have these adoption rooms where you can go one-on-one with a cat, and you can get to know their personalities. You can play with them. You can spend time with them. And the adult cats here, what I love so much is that they kind of just get like free reign. You walk through Palmetto Lifeline, there are animals everywhere. There are cats everywhere. There are volunteers everywhere and staff members making sure that all of these animals are properly cared for as they're waiting for their forever homes. When you make a donation today, BarkToThePark.com, you are helping to save cats just like these very loving, adorable, sweet animals that deserve homes, deserve forever homes. They deserve a second chance. And one of the things, like we were talking about earlier, is the number of animals, 11,000 annually, that wind up in municipal shelters, and a lot of them never get that second chance. So as you get out today and participate in the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block, you're helping to save these animals. You're making a difference in their lives. Even if you're not the one taking them home, you are part of the mission to save homeless pets. So $35 can get you signed up for Bark Around Your Block, but at this point, just donate what you can. BarkToThePark.com. Go ahead, get a donation in. We are rallying. It's like running a marathon, and you're right at that last mile. And this is when you got to dig down deep. And that's what we're here to do today, to get as many dollars raised as possible to save as many of these pets as possible. So Krogan, let's go over some of the big fundraising teams this year. Let's recognize them for the amazing work that they've done. Are you ready?
Not just yet. I believe we have Tracy in the back studio. We were going to check in with Tracy Richard.
Oh, am I running so far behind? Okay. So we'll check in with Tracy first, then we'll come back and we'll go over some of the top fundraising teams this year and some of the dollar amounts that they've raised to help us get to that goal of raising $150,000. Tracy, if you're ready, Tracy is a community animal advocate. Tracy, let's with us. Hi, good morning.
This is Lily.
All right, tell us about Lily, Tracy.
Lily was a rescue found in a house that had multiple animals. I don't know if it was a breeder or what, but we've got a large problem in South Carolina. I live in this beautiful state, and I'm so ashamed that Columbia, the Midlands, is still killing healthy, adoptable companion pets. It just seems tragic to me. Charleston is leading the pack, then Greenville, and we're behind them. We're doing a lot better, and we've partnered with Lexington County and Richland County, and they've helped us. But we have so much more to do. We've got to take care of these feral cats. We've got to have feral cat programs in the community. Pit bull legislation, that's a big problem. There's so many pit bulls in the shelters. We need pit bull legislation, mandatory spay and neuter on these dogs that, are not so easily placed. I have a pit bull. I love the pit bull, but they have to have the right home. We have made great strides, but we've got a lot more to do. I mean, in this 2020, we should not be killing companion pets due to no homes. That's crazy when there's so many spay neuter clinics available.
Yeah, and Palmetto Lifeline is dedicated to that no-kill initiative and saving as many of these dogs and cats that would otherwise be euthanized from having to meet that end. It's like you said, it's unacceptable. And so when you donate today at barktothepark.com, as you get out today and do the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block, you are helping to save the life of these animals that don't deserve to be euthanized just because they haven't been adopted yet. I mean, all animals deserve a home. All animals deserve a second chance. And like you said, I mean, there are definitely certain breeds that seem to have more of a problem than others as far as getting adopted. And so if you have room in your home, if you have room in your heart, even if you can't donate, if you can adopt or foster, that is helping the mission. That is furthering what Palmetto Lifeline is so committed to doing, which is saving the life of homeless pets. So is that your only dog, or do you have other animals?
I have a pit bull, Reba, and I have a cat. I'm trying to get over here. But one other thing I want to say, there is a ton of great rescues in South Carolina, small ones, big ones. I support many. And I support many other than Palmetto Lifeline. But why I personally support Palmetto Lifeline is they're one of the strongest that's going to change legislation that's going to help these pit bulls and these cats that are clogging up our shelters and are dying daily. So if you want things to change in South Carolina for pets, legislation-wise, I support you donate to Palmetto Lifeline, because together we can change this. It's a very solvable problem.
Absolutely. And so many people call themselves animal advocates, and so many people are pet lovers. And today is the day to actually do something about it. And if you can donate, barktothepark.com is where you can make a donation. And if you're not able to donate, there are other ways that you can get involved. There are other ways that you can help save the life.
Oh, yes. Volunteer at your shelter, give to the food bank, be an advocate for these animals. If you know someone that's tied to a chain or needs to be spayed or neutered, speak up and get that animal some help. This is our duty to help these animals.
Yeah, and you bring up an important point. They don't have voices. They can't speak for themselves. So they rely on us. They rely on animal lovers to get them out of bad situations, to help them. And that's what you're doing when you donate at barktothepark.com. Tracy, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for
one more thing.
Oh, absolutely.
They're spay neutering. Palmetto Lifeline alone is spay neutering 17,000 companion pets per year. Think about how many animals they would produce that would go on suffering if they were not spayed and neutering.
Yep, that pet.
Please donate $20 today to help get an animal spayed and neutered, and let's get this problem under control. We can do it, people. It's a beautiful state. Let's have some beautiful companion pets and stop killing them.
That's right, Tracy. That is absolutely correct. And like you mentioned, I mean, $25, $20, $10, whatever you're able to donate, barktothepark.com. And you also bring up another good point, 17,000 pets that get spayed and neutered here at Palmetto Lifeline. Otherwise would be out in the community and part of that pet overpopulation problem. That's how they wind up in the shelters. That's how they wind up being euthanized for absolutely no reason. So we appreciate you so much, Tracy. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you for being an animal advocate and supporting Palmetto Lifeline.
Always. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. So I do want to recognize some of the fundraising teams this year. We've got Palmetto Volunteers and Company. They've raised over $7,600, just volunteers here at Palmetto Lifeline. Like, that's incredible. We also have the Fast and the Furriest. Oh my God, I messed it up.
There you go. That's how you get clever.
They've raised over $7,000. Fabulous Fosters and Friends have raised over $6,500. Palmetto Alumni Pets and Friends, over $5,500. Happy Tales by Annabelle, $5,000. We also have the Cat's Meow coming in at over $3,600. Beagle Buddies, that's Dr. Mary Gandhi that we talked to last Saturday. Beagle Buddies has raised over $3,200. Stepping for Stitch, almost $3,000. That's like over $2,900. Happy Hounds, also over $2,900. And the Pawfect Pack, they have raised $2,000. And so that's all going towards that fundraising goal of $150,000. I know I've said it a million times. I'm going to say it a million more times. We are so close. We need less than $15,000 to meet the goal. Since we were here last week, those donations have been rolling in, pouring in. And if you're watching this right now and you're not able to donate, you can share this video to your page. Maybe someone that you know can help save the life of these homeless pets. You can donate blankets, you can volunteer, you can foster, you can donate to the pet food pantry and give a bag of dog food that can help feed these animals. It takes an army. When we got here this morning, the doors weren't even open at Palmetto Lifeline, and there are volunteers everywhere going through, changing out blankets and making sure that all the animals have water and making sure that they're all taken care of. And if I'm not mistaken, we have Jay who's going to take us behind the scenes and show us a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes here, because when you come to Palmetto Lifeline, you get to walk through the adoption areas, you get to see all the animals, but you don't necessarily get to go to the personnel area. So Jay, why don't you walk us through behind the scenes and show us what's happening right now live at Palmetto Lifeline?
The VIP tour.
Yeah, guys. So back here, it takes a lot to keep this place running and a lot to, make sure that all the fur babies have a happy home and a happy future. And so we're out here kind of in the back room area where you can see they got the foster pickup, which is kind of an underrated thing that people don't really discuss a lot. But you can actually foster a pet for a couple of weeks to give them that extended opportunity to get, adopted by a loving family. And so back here, you can see this is where they store all their stuff, whether it be dog collars, blankets upon blankets upon blankets upon blankets. Every intake, every new animal who comes to the shelter gets a brand new freshly washed blanket, tons of dog and cat food. And of course, I would hate to have to do laundry on laundry day around here, but they have plenty of washers. Every day is laundry day, according to Marie, the communication and media manager here at Palmetto Lifeline. But you can see washers, dryers, blankets, cat bedding. I think they have toys. There's Marie. Toys and toys and toys and toys. Everything the fur babies could possibly want. They wash them, they clean them, sterilize them before they go to any of the pets. And then, of course, they got the prep area back here. More dog food, more cat food, and of course, blankets. That's the theme of the day, blankets. Every animal loves a good blanket to curl up in and to have a good time. And so as you walk through, you also see that they got some of the kennels back here for some of the bigger dogs and adoptable babies back here. So all of them needing a happy home. I think I see a couple of stars who we've had on the show before, like Spunky and Sir Chico. And then they have a clinic services. So they do everything out here at Palmetto Lifeline. So everything from spay and neuter to surgeries, shipping your animals. You can see the prep room, things in here. Working hard. Oh, there's a little baby right there.
Yeah, this is where all the animals get prepped before they get their spay and neuters. And hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here on a Saturday and working Memorial Day weekend. The work never stops saving these animals' lives. And so this is where they are given their anesthesia. And Jay's going to head around the corner. And hopefully the blinds are open and we'll be able to take a peek in the surgery room. And you can see what actually goes on after they leave the prep area and they're taken into where they get operated on. Have we been shut out? Oh no, there's just nothing going on today.
Yeah.
Saturday. Yep. Yeah. So that's where the surgeries take place. That's where the animals get spayed and neutered. And like we talked about on Thursday when we kind of got to go behind the scenes, there are different clinics. This is where whether you get an animal from Palmetto Lifeline or not, you can come to the low-cost clinic for things like vaccines, general exams, dental work. That's a big thing that people don't realize, that pets, their teeth, just like our teeth, need to be taken care of. And like I said, there's always animals everywhere when you walk through Palmetto Lifeline, which is one of the coolest things about being here. So the clinic where you can get vaccines and low-cost pet veterinary care. Palmetto Lifeline knows that right now times are a little tough and not everyone can afford those big vet bills. And so they offer amazing services for people who need a little help. They do have special wards for cats, like the nursing cats, the maternity ward, they call it, for the mama cats. And they have special areas for dogs that need a little bit of less stimulation. They need to have a little bit more privacy because they're coming from a traumatic situation. Oh, look at that little face. Hi, buddy. So if I'm not mistaken, we do have Kathy Sees, and she is pretty queued up and ready to go. Kathy is a community animal advocate. She's going to be joining us in just a minute. Palmetto Lifeline, barktothepark.com is where you can go to make a donation. The McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block is going on today. You can do it anytime that's convenient for you. Just get out, walk in your neighborhood in the name of homeless pets. Kathy, hi, thank you for joining us. Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Same to you. I hope you're enjoying the day.
You know, and when I get to be here at Palmetto Lifeline, I honestly feel like they have to kick me out at the end. They're like, okay, you can go home now. And I'm like, yeah, but maybe I'll just stay a little bit longer. I'm sitting in a room with kittens right now. My life is complete.
You can't help but love every single one that you see, whether it's a cat or a dog. I mean, they just mean so much. They all touch your heart. You just want to take them all home.
Do you have pets?
I have 2 toy poodles.
Oh, very nice.
I do. I did not get them from Palmetto because I did not know about Project Pet, the original name, at the time that I got them. They are 14 and a half years old now.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Starting to have health issues. But
yeah, I have a senior too. She's a rescue that I got when I was living on the West Coast. And I've had her for about 14 years. I think she was about a year old when she came to live with me. So she's definitely starting to show signs of slowing down a little bit. But those senior pets, there are senior pets here at Palmetto Lifeline right now. They're the ones that don't always get adopted the way the puppies and the kittens do, which I understand. I understand if you're a family and you want a new dog, you want the young, the puppy or the kitten, but these senior pets are so deserving of forever homes too.
They are, and they touch your heart even more than a puppy if you think about it. Puppies are cute, kittens are cute, but an established dog is nothing to turn away from. They probably have some kind of training already. I know people at Palmetto work with them and play with them, and so they have some social skills, and they can be just as loving. And if you watch Facebook at all and look at the postings from Palmetto and see happy faces, and these are not all puppies and kittens. They are older dogs, anywhere from several years to very senior dogs being adopted, and the smiles on the adoptive parents' faces will just touch your heart. To know that they've done some good, they're going to get a loving pet, companion pet, and it obviously helps Palmetto. They have had more rescues and adoptions in the past several months, and I hope they all stay there with their new forever homes.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Absolutely. And you know, you kind of bring up a good point, and not to bring the mood of today down, because today is all about celebrating and raising money for homeless pets. But you do kind of think about like a senior pet who doesn't get to go to a forever home right at the end of their life. Like that's when they need the most love and care, and they still have so much companionship to offer. So if you're able to open your home to a pet, there are lots up for adoption here at Palmetto Lifeline. You can go to palmettolifeline.org and you can see all the adoptable dogs and cats. Then again, every single day there are people coming in and taking home their forever family members. So sometimes the best thing to do is just to come to Palmetto Lifeline. you make a reservation to come in because, of course, they are following CDC guidelines and practicing social distancing and limiting the number of people who can come in at any one moment. But like I said, today is celebratory. Today is about the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block, hashtag BAYB 2020. You can get out, walk around your neighborhood, and you can do that at any time today, anytime that's convenient for you. You're doing so in the name of homeless pets. If you're able to donate, we are so close to meeting that fundraising goal of $150,000. You can go to barktothepark.com. And if I'm not mistaken, Kathy, thank you for joining us. Hope you have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for being.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and again, this is such an amazing organization. We keep talking to people who are echoing that same sentiment over and over and over again, that this organization works tirelessly to save the life of homeless pets. And that's something that I think we can all kind of get behind and rally with. And so barktothepark.com is where you can make that donation today. The McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to take a look at some virtual dog walks that have been going on, Krogan. Is that correct?
Hi, it's not too late to support ComeOutALifeline.org. Please donate. Hi, it's not too late to support ComeOutALifeline.org. Please donate to our Bark Around Your Block event this Saturday, May 23rd. You can even join Sally and Rudy and our Beagle Buddies team to help save homeless pets in the Midlands. Thanks for your support.
It's not too late to donate and support this great cause.
Hi, I'm Alicia McGangus. Join my team, the Happy Hounds, on barktothepark.com or donate. Thanks.
This is Team Tailwaggers. It's not too late to donate and support this great cause.
I'm Christina, and this is my pup, Aiken. And we would love it if you would join our team, Mungo for Mutt, at barktothepark.com.
Hey there, my name is Carlin Carey and this is Diesel, and today we're walking in on our Palmetto Lifeline's benefit to save the homeless pets of the Midlands. There's still time for you to sign up for Bark Around Your Block on Saturday, May 23rd.
And today's the day, Megan. Teams have been emailing us videos all week. We've gotten emails from Lake Murray, as far as Mock's Corner, people checking in with their virtual walk at a time of social distancing. The mission to save homeless pets across the Midlands continues.
This is Godiva, like the chocolate. Godiva has been so cooperative, but I think I finally, like I said, there's two kittens in the room with me right now, and they're like riling each other up. And so Godiva sees the other kitten, and now they're trying to play with each other. But Godiva, just one of the many, many, many kittens up for adoption here at Palmetto Lifeline. Like we've said all along today, it's kitten season. And so this time of the year, kind of is spring into summer, is when a lot of feral cats are starting to give birth to litters of kittens. And a lot of them wind up here at Palmetto Lifeline, where they can get spayed and neutered to help prevent pet overpopulation. And so that's a big part of why it's so important. If you're able to donate today at barktothepark.com, it's the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block. This is the event. This is the main event. This is what we've been talking about all week long. We're helping to save the life of homeless pets right here in the Midlands. And whether you live where we live in South Carolina, Whether you live in California, New York, the other side of the country, the other side of the world, you can help us help save the life of homeless pets, because that's what's so cool about this virtual event that we were able to put together in place of Bark to the Park, which is where we would normally all get together, go to Finlay Park, walk together in the name of homeless pets. This year,
wherever you're watching this today, it's as simple as sharing. You can drop us a comment. The main thing is it's never too late. Barktothepark.com. You can click today and donate. Tina checked in with us on Facebook. She wants to know if it's too late, Megan, to pick up that Bark Around Your Block t-shirt. Hot item today. A very hot
item. I don't want to speak for Palmetto Lifeline, but I believe there are still some shirts here. So Tina, I'll make sure we pull one aside for you. Just make sure you send Krogan a little note. Tell him what size you want us to pull, and we'll make sure there's one here for you. If not, you can have mine. I'll volunteer mine in the event that all the shirts are spoken for, because the mission today, the goal is to help save the life of all of these homeless pets. And we can't do it without your support. $25 will treat one dog with kennel cough. $50 will help treat a dog with heartworms. $75 will provide a spay-neuter surgery to help prevent unnecessary litters in our community. And $125, that's all it takes, is $125 to help save the life of a homeless pet that's currently in one of our municipal shelters.
I woke up to this text this morning. I mean, all that work this week, and we are nearly there. That's at 11 a.m., guys. It's absolutely incredible.
Yep. And when I got here today, I believe the total was over $136,000. So we are so close to making it $50,000. And I know we're going to get there. I know we're going to do it. Jay, where are you now? What are you going to show us?
I'm over here at Adoption Row right now, guys. And so they have tons of forever friends right here for you to adopt. Adoption Row, I know lots of cute dogs and all ready to be taken home.
We're going to come up on Curtis in a minute. Yep, Sir Chico, we're going to come up on Curtis in a minute. It's loud on Adoption Row because all the dogs get excited when people come through, and that's my buddy right there. Look at that face. That's obviously Curtis is some sort of a lab mix, super mellow, super laid back, sweet guy.
Are you talking yourself into another dog right now, Megan?
Don't tempt me. Don't do it, Krogan. You know me. Like, this is dangerous. It's dangerous for me to be here. I honestly, my parents haven't called and been like, get her out of there, or physically move her from the building. Jay, if you can hear me, take us around to where China is. She is a Rottweiler. She's absolutely gorgeous. And she is on the, unless she's been adopted in the time that we've been here. I saw her this morning when I was walking through. She is in a back corner and she's beautiful. And so sometimes people are looking for a specific, oh, there's China. China. I don't know if she can hear me, but she, oh no, wait, that's China. China is a Rottweiler, and she's been here at least since last Saturday, because she was here last Saturday. I saw her on Thursday when we were here, and she's still here, and I can't figure out why, because she's a beautiful Rottweiler, and somebody was taking her out for a walk, and she was so happy, and she was so sweet. Look at that face. It looks like she's like 2 years old, still young. She's a lean for a Rottweiler, but she is definitely all Rottweiler, and she would love to join your family. Around every corner, you will find a sweet, lovable potential family member. That's why barktothepark.com. Donate if you can today. You're helping save these animals' lives, these very animals that you're looking at right now. These are the animals that need your help, need your financial support. The McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block is a virtual walk around your neighborhood today in the name of these homeless pets. These pets deserve families. They deserve a second chance, and you can help do that. You can help save their life.
Look at these faces, Megan. I mean, this is why the No Kill Initiative across the Midlands is so powerful with Palmetto Lifeline. These are such adorable faces.
They're very adoptable dogs, cats, kittens, puppies. And like we've said all along, you know, the puppies and the kittens are the desirable ones that go first. And these adult dogs, these teenage dogs, these senior dogs, They have just as much love to give and offer as the rest, and they are waiting for you to come take them home. The two kitties in my pick are from Palmetto Lifeline. Cindy got double trouble. Cindy went for a twofer. That's what
this is how, like, when I went to go adopt one, my two kittens are from Palmetto Lifeline. They're better in pairs. You got to give them a playmate. So, and those are two adorable cats. Look at them.
Yep, Cindy, thank you so much for being a parent, a Palmetto Lifeline parent. And so if you're not able to donate today at barktothepark.com, that's okay. Times can be tough for people right now, and we understand that. But there are other ways that you can get involved. You can go to palmettolifeline.org. There's an entire drop-down menu of ways that you can get involved in this amazing organization. Help save these animals' lives. Like, look at those eyes. Like, look at that. If you have room in your home for a dog or a cat right now. We talked to Bill McDaniels of McDaniels Subaru earlier today, and he said it's like they bring so much to your family, and they bring so much joy and love and companionship, and there's nothing like the love of a dog. So this is, we're going back to China again. She's back in the corner. And like I said, there are people who are always looking for specific breeds, and they can be really hard to find in rescue organizations and in shelters sometimes. And China is all Rottweiler, and she is as sweet as she can be. When I tell you that she is a perfect companion, I can't figure out. I don't want to know how she wound up there in the first place. And some of the stories are absolutely heartbreaking. But Palmetto Lifeline works tirelessly to save these animals' lives. Barktothepark.com. That's where you can go make a donation. We are so close to reaching that fundraising goal. Allison is in the room with me right now. Allison, can you by chance check in and see if we can get an updated total and see if we can get closer to that goal? We have until the end of the day today, but we're coming up on like the final couple minutes of our virtual broadcast, and I would love to hit that goal before we leave today.
And as Bill McDaniels mentioned, those stimulus checks for a lot of families, a much needed relief. But for families that find themselves in a not such bad situation, it's a chance for you to give. If you can't bring another fur baby into your family, you can't give today. Barktothepark.com, and it doesn't end today at noon. The mission continues.
The mission continues year round. And so while, yes, this is a day that we're specifically asking for donations to help save the life of homeless pets, I have a kitten like at my feet right now, and
let's see, show us.
She's like under my dress, and I got her.
You know, Jay, this baby is probably scaring your baby away. Dogs and cats. Let's take a look, Megan.
Yep, this is the one that was under my dress. This little munchkin right here. They're a handful, but they're as sweet as they can be. And these are the types of animals that Palmetto Lifeline is saving right now. Barktothepark.com. You can make a donation. Just to go through these numbers one more time, because okay, you can go over here. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't want her to jump off the table and like hurt herself. $25 will treat one dog with kennel cough. $50 will treat a dog with heartworms. $75 will provide a spay-neuter surgery to help prevent unnecessary litters in our community. $125 will save the life of a homeless pet currently in one of our local municipal shelters. This is, let's see, Ann Force Watkins just finished a bark around the block with a group in Saluda, the Watkins Walkers. Thank you so much, Ann, for taking part in the McDaniels Subaru Bark Around Your Block. As you're out walking today, it's hashtag BAYB2020. And I think Jay's down in Lake Purry right now. Looks like we've got some cats. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's Melinda or Mindy. For some reason, I can never remember if that's Melinda or Mindy. Still ready to play. That Melinda is, I think it's Melinda, loves the kitty toys and would love to come and be your forever family member. There's always a couple of cats in Lake Purry. And the cool thing, I mean, if you live here in the Midlands, you know that Lake Purry is a reference to Lake Murray, very popular attraction, especially this Memorial Day weekend. It's all nautical themed. And there's always cats you can go in and you can play with, interact with, get to know their personalities. And yeah, Cindy said, oh, I know, right? How can you resist that? Like, they're so fun. They're so playful. They have so much that they can add to your family and to your life. barktothepark.com is where you can go make that donation. We're down to like the last minute. All right, Krogan. So what can you say? What's your final plea to get some donations rolling in right here towards the end?
We've just heard from so many incredible people today, and at the heart of all of it is just this love for animals and the companionship that they bring you. Tracy mentioned how insane it is that there are still these kill shelters, and every one of these animals we've seen today, they're more than capable of being your next family member. And I think that's why the mission is so important today. And for me, I want to get out of the doghouse. So I wanted to get my fiance cats. We've been talking about getting animals for a while, and it just filled my heart so much that I was able to grab these animals, and not what I give to them as far as a home, but what they've brought to our lives. It's just been so much joy. So, and if you can't bring another one on board at your house, I get it, man, but you can give today. It's as simple as logging on barktothepark.com.
Yep, we're under a minute to go here. I just want to say thank you to you, Krogan, for helping behind the scenes, making this whole thing go. Thank you, Jay, for taking us behind the scenes at Palmetto Lifeline. Introducing it. It's Mindy. Maria, thank you. I don't know why I want to call her like Melinda. I think she reminds me of Melinda Gates. So it's Jay, thank you. Maria, thank you. Heather, thank you. Denise, thank you. Bill McDaniels, thank you. Obviously, Denise Mungo, thank you. All of the community members who have donated and who are helping save the life of these homeless pets here at Palmetto Lifeline. You can go to palmettolifeline.org if you're interested in adoption, fostering, volunteering. You can see all the adoptable dogs and cats. And of course, if you're able to donate today to the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block, hashtag BAYB 2020 as you're out barking around your block, so we can see those photos and we can see those videos. Barktothepark.com. That's where you can go make a donation and help save the life of homeless pets. We hope you have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you so much to Palmetto Lifeline for having us out. It is absolutely our pleasure to help save these amazing animals.
Support the No Kill Initiative. Donate today. Form your neighborhood walk team and support Palmetto Lifeline.